Excellent.
All right, let's come get rid of Elizagirth and Setsu there. You guys heard growling to the south.
Well, kobolds are dog people, so it only makes sense.
They're not, but okay.
Speaking of joke, I get it.
Oh! Jokes.
What color are these?
White.
Excellent.
White.
So yeah, I think if you they like keep whatever color they were initially them in, but you like try to change color, things get all funky.
Well, you don't like when things are funky?
I appreciate a little funk in my life.
White
Excessive
pawns
here.
can't be funky.
I mean, only if it's funky fresh.
Play that funky music, White Pawn.
Oh,
Birdie,
thank
we're going
goodness.
to come in on your turn on the initiative. And this
Okay.
is before you have cut these tripwires.
Well, I mean, do I see anything obviously growling?
No. You hear it
Okay.
from that direction.
Well, in that case, I'm just going to cut the tripwire in front of me so that everybody else can go safely in front of me.
Okay. You cut one of the
Hashtag
two
Birdie Love.
tripwires.
Birdie, don't worry, you still have some move.
No, I'm good. Fine. I'll stay back here in case we get ambushed again. I'll throw my other Hunger Fedar out on those poor unsuspecting kobolds.
Wendy, it looks like it's up to you.
Alright, I'm gonna hop forward. And you trigger the two dogs' held actions, and they each shoot you with a crossbow.
They're good boys.
They're good dogs, Brent.
Can I see anything from over here?
You just see the cavern before you, and you can see off to your left where it opens up into another passage.
I'm gonna toss the torch over here.
Okay. And it starts to illuminate the cavern beyond, but you can't see everything back there yet. Toward you get out to, you can start to see the rubble in this area.
Yeah. How far do I need to get?
When you come into this part, you do indeed see a brown complexioned dragon dog
Oh, fuck off.
climbing from this perch here. So he's actually coming down onto the ground. So you've got this ledge area here that looks like it goes up, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet or so. And he has friends.
No, he doesn't. Nobody loves dragon dogs.
You didn't believe me. I told you guys, and you didn't.
So you've got the shield standing in front, the dog climbing down behind him, and three just kobolds with crossbows.
I saw that movie, Three Kobolds with a Crossbow.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. They're
I'm
taking
gonna
up
take-
position as best they can behind the shield man.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a shot at this kobold.
Okay.
I mean, if they're still alive, I know how to fix this.
That's a 26.
Do that.
Yeah.
He's like he's got it's all in the wrist, I think. He's got really good technique.
Always rolls to the good number.
Before he can even level his crossbow down at you, you take him out
Yeah.
with an arrow.
I'm gonna shoot this one too.
Okay. I'm going to give him partial cover because he's
That's fine.
standing behind the big shield guy.
23.
23 will still
Oh,
hit.
also I ignore partial cover.
Sharpshooter.
There's a hole in the shield. You just go right through it.
Yeah, I just go right through it. That's 10.
10. It's enough for him.
And then I'm gonna bonus action, Step of the Wind. Fuck this! I've taken too much damage.
So Wendy starts down the hallway, looses a couple arrows, and then she comes hoofing back. You leave that torch behind?
Yeah, I leave that torch behind, and I say, there's a kobold, another kobold with one of those big shields, and some kind of dragon dog.
That sounds made up. You made that up.
I'm sorry.
Wait, you're sorry?
I don't know how to impart that information.
Okay. Adrex, you hear something about a dragon dog.
Drop the torch. Okay, let's make sure we don't get ambushed.
Okay.
And all right, that's 6, right? 1, 2, 6. Gonna hold an action. As soon as Adrex sees something kobold-like, that's probably not going to be Birdie. He's gonna loose a javelin at it.
If he accidentally sticks me with a javelin,
What are
will
you
be
gonna do, Birdie?
very. I will cast Hunger of Adar on his ass. That's what I will do.
I mean, you can see something kobold like from
That's a pretty big radius. I don't think you'd just get the ass.
because this dragon shield's standing within the dim light radius of that torch. I mean, you can see him from right there.
Oh, then yeah, I'll fucking attack him, sure.
Javelin that boy.
I'd like to get a 20 once in a while. That'd be nice. It's a 22.
Well, there
That's
you go.
higher than the 20.
That's higher than a 20,
hit.
yeah.
Her. I see what you did there.
Just can't make him happy. You just cannot make him happy.
10 damage.
10 damage.
And since I can see him anyway, I'm going.
I
Roll a
slave
second
all
job.
day over a hot joke.
Only the hottest of jokes.
15.
15. That one hits the shield. No damage.
All right.
Are you staying put there in the hallway?
Yeah, it took all my movement to get there, so
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
We'll make you a really nice tombstone.
Shit.
Dog boy, here he comes.
Adrex,
Yeah.
can I please get a, I believe, Constitution saving throw?
I warned you.
Oh, you don't get the +3 for this. Sorry.
Warned you about dragon dogs.
That is a reroll.
A reroll, huh? Are we blipping that?
He's a halfling.
Oh, and of course I blip it to a 1. Like, a fucking.
So, no good? How'd you do?
10. 10.
A 10. $19 points of poison damage.
Yeah, that does Adrex down.
So this thing opens its maw and it just splatters you with this corrosive liquid. It gets in your eyes, your vision blurs out. Is that you at 0?
Yeah.
And you guys see Adrex take the full brunt of this dragon unleashing its breath weapon. He drops to the ground. Red and Birdie, the stuff splatters about 5 or 6 feet in front of you on the ground.
You all heard me warn him.
What kind of damage did I just say? Did I say poison?
19.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it was acid damage, not poison. Poison's not corrosive, acid is. Adrex is dead, so that's 1 down, 4 to go. And now, standing here in this bright torchlight, you can see this probably slightly bigger than the biggest dog you've ever seen. If you think like Marmaduke size, it is essentially just as Wendy described. It's a large dragon dog. It doesn't have wings. It's walking on all fours. It's got a very powerful looking flicking tail off the back. And its face is currently dripping with the residue of this acid breath. And it looks like it wants to eat both Red and Birdie. That's going to bring us to... I have 1 kobold left. And then the dragon shields. And they both peace out. So you hear the sound of the shield hitting the ground, and they disappear out of your line of sight. So let me update my map here. My My laptop does not like Photoshop today. It's being real finicky. I hope it doesn't crash. That's going to bring us to red. It's your turn now.
Alright, so move to here. Grab Adrex and pull him back with the rest of my movement.
Okay, you drag Adrex back to safety. Well, relative safety.
Can I actually dash to move him a little further?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't
before I do that, I'll give...
Because I can do a thing.
Okay, well, I'm going to give Raazu advantage on her next attack against this dragon dog as a bonus action, and then for my actual action, I will dash to bring him back to there
Okay.
under some relative cover.
Raazu, you're up.
Ah, damn it, that screws up everything I wanted to do, but okay. Anyway, yeah, so close into melee.
Okay. You get right up on this dragon dog.
Actually, I'm gonna close to there because I can still get him with my reach. Do I want to do this now?
So what's a good name for a dragon dog? Because, like, a fairy dog is clearly a Fey9.
Butch.
Sparky. No, that's only for a lightning dragon.
Pikachu. Raazu, what are you doing to my dragon dog?
What am I doing to your dragon dog? I believe I might hit him with fear.
With fear, huh?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Okay.
I got it, Nodal. A dog gone.
I don't like it. I don't like it. No.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm gonna close all the way up on him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use the Channel Divinity feature for Conquering Presence. Please make a Wisdom saving throw.
I get it.
14.
Just passes.
Just passes. Okay.
Well, that's that.
Everybody
Can't
else
do
thought
that
you
anymore.
looked very mean, though.
Yeah.
Very fierce is how I would describe
Is
it.
that it?
Sure.
Birdie.
I can't do anything else. Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus
Well,
actions to
Are you
which to...
crossing over this other tripwire? Is that
No,
what-
I'm going like this.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the poor Poochie.
Okay.
Oh, there's all the dice.
Yeah, we moved him out of the way. There's a lot of dice.
That is a 13.
13 doesn't do it. Arrow goes wide. Dragon dog's a little lower to the ground than it looked like it was.
Okay. Will
Moving or staying put?
staying put.
This is going to bring us to Adrex.
See, I would have just thrown a hit point at you. And...
Wait a second.
Oh,
Nope.
God.
I mean, we've got potions.
Yeah.
I mean,
a
I
second,
brought him
Blood
he was still adjacent to you. I thought you were still going to be able to do that,
It's-
but...
Birdie just went, right?
I think I skipped Windy. Well, you know, we're just going to roll
Yeah.
with it. That's fine.
Nodal.
Windy, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna shoot this dog.
Uh,
And because you forgot me, I'm gonna shoot this dog twice.
you mean the dragon dog. It's not
It's a
just a dog. It's a dragon
It's a
dog.
It's a doggone.
No, stop that.
Stop being a criminal.
Hmm.
So that's a crit.
Things are looking bad for my dragon dog.
Listen, I thought real hard about that pun, and
that's what you
don't-
came
I'm
up with?
sorry.
You
I'm
put
sorry
effort
that
into
you
that?
told me that.
It literally took me a minute to get it.
Oh,
You're going to jail, and it was over that pun?
15 piercing damage.
15. Okay, give me 1 second to math.
Pun jail is a real thing that exists.
All right. You put... Was that 1 arrow or 2?
That was just one.
Okay, you put an arrow deep into dragon dog here, and it winces backwards, holds its ground against Raazu. Now what?
And with my bonus action, I'm going to hide behind red.
Duck back behind red.
He's very fierce.
I think we might be in a weird situation where Birdie has the most hit points.
It's not that weird of a situation.
Raazu.
It
Hi.
happens.
I have a 1. No. No. And I have a
Not quite.
17.
Maybe that hit.
Wait, what?
And I
What'd
have
you
a
say, Parker?
17.
That is my armor class.
All right.
What exciting things happen to me?
Please be taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As this thing lashes out with its jaws, you get your halberd in the way and block the hit. Then before you can recover, it lashes out with the tip of its tail, crashes against your midsection. This thing has quite a lot of muscle to it. Again, like Marmaduke. I should have just got like a Marmaduke standee for this guy. Red?
What's the DC to make a medicine check to keep someone from having to make saving throws?
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Marmadrake.
Oh my god.
Does anybody know offhand? I'm trying to find it.
I do not know offhand, no.
Stabilize action. Stabilize action. That is the action that you're looking for.
Oh, to stabilize, I don't think you have to make a check. I think you just
Oh.
use your action if you have a healer's kit.
Well, I don't have a healer's kit, but he has one on him, so I can just rifle through his stuff. I was gonna take a healer's kit charge. I'm just gonna pour a potion down his throat then. So I'll take my own healing potion.
It's
Okay.
it's a DC 10 medicine check.
Oh, without a kit or with a kit?
It requires to stabilize. It says it can be done with a DC 10 medicine check, a healer's kit, or a healer's kit. Never mind. You're right.
Okay, then I will do the check.
Okay.
So that passes, and that's my action. Let's go ahead and move to. This should be 30. I'll give Raazu advantage on her next attack against the dragon pup.
Thank you for not saying
And then-
Marmadrake.
I've got a bit more movement, and I really don't want to be in breath weapon formation. So let's move back to there, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, you takes part of your water skin and you've a filthy red, but you managed to get most of this corrosive liquid off of Adrex's most damaged areas. He stabilizes. It's gonna bring us to Raazu.
It's halberd time.
Is it?
I'm upset you guys don't like Doggone.
I don't like either of them.
No.
I feel like they're.
Which one do you like more?
Oh my god.
Does a 23 hit?
23 does hit. Please distract me from my horrible, horrible
Mommy
plans.
and Daddy love you best.
There's some paladin staying for you as well. It's going to be 5 slashing damage and 9 radiant damage to the dragon doggo.
Okay, and you slash down at this thing with your halberd, and it's definitely bloodied as you shear a deep cut into it.
Let's give him another. Net one!
That's not gonna do it.
Next!
Swipes the halberd out of its arc with its tail. Are you staying put right in its grill?
Yep.
Need that nodal technique of no, it pushed over to a 16.
Birdie.
Yeah. Teach us your secrets.
I cheat.
That is a 19.
19 will hit. I mean, Nodal just installed the dice hack feature from the tabletop workshop, I assumed. There's just
It's
like,
actually weird. I actually just got an aim hack from like PUBG, but it just works just fine.
It just
Slot it right in.
That's a pretty high damage roll.
23.
23?
Yeah.
That is a high damage roll, but not high enough to kill it. The thing is bleeding profusely from that hit, though.
Good shot, Birdie.
You're woke.
Moving or staying put?
I'm staying put.
Windy,
All right, I'm gonna head forward and try to finish this thing off.
you're going to kill Steel.
Yeah.
Rossi did all the work, and now Wendy's going to try to take the credit.
Kill it.
Hey.
I read a subreddit post the other day. A guy was having trouble with a campaign he was running because he thought that whoever gets the killing blow on a monster gets the loot, and like the rogue was getting all the loot, and he didn't understand that. No, that's not the rules.
The rogue gets
14
all the
and
loot
18.
because they report what they find.
That's true. How do we do normal?
14 and 18.
The both hit, but you're
All right,
probably only going to need
that's-
the one, I would think.
First hit is 7. Second hit is 10.
Yeah, that 7 is enough. You throw 2 arrows out there, but the 1 is enough to drop this thing dead at Raazu's feet. And
Is
the
Adrex
growling
alright?
stops.
I should hope so.
Oh god, that would have been a nightmare. Zombie dog.
Adrex. Take 5 hit points. That is it.
Birdie's gonna like creep forward looking for traps
Okay, make that roll.
down this.
I'll head forward with my torch to help you out.
Watch out for kobolds.
Okay, so that's a 23.
23. And moving
Yeah.
forward, the floor in this area is much clearer of debris. And looking at this creature, this dragon dog, it looks like they've been training this thing in this area, but this thing is much too large to avoid the pressure plates and the tripwires and things that you've been seeing. So you're pretty sure this corridor is going to be free of traps. You're pretty sure you're deep enough into their domain now. You've gotten past their defenses.
Okay. Well, I also want to look for the exit where the kobolds escape from. Where they?
Well, his shield is laying on the ground right here.
Okay. Well, I will check this back wall.
Go ahead and
I'm
roll
gonna
that
pick up
first.
the shield and look underneath it.
You just lift the shield, look underneath it. It's just laying on the ground.
All right. I don't
I
trust
mean-
these kobolds.
That is a 16.
16.
Yeah.
You do indeed see a crack in the wall. If you go this platform about maybe 12, 15, maybe a little higher up off the ground, which is large enough, looks like a lounging area for the dragon dog. But back around that, there's a little fissure in the wall with a crack. You are pretty sure that must be where the other two kobolds in the area disappeared to.
Adrex,
Yeah.
can you walk?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Birdie,
Good.
Should we,
you're a kobold. Why don't
at
we
this
have
point,
do a
should we head
speed?
back to that killing
Why-
floor?
Why don't we have what?
a dragon dog?
We'll go
Right,
get me
go ahead.
one.
At this point, should we head back to that room we were considering resting in before?
Yeah.
I mean, we could probably just as easily rest here if we plug this hole up.
This has multiple
very-
entrances.
I'm very wary of resting
other one has that-
anywhere.
That deadfall we could potentially trip.
Yeah, so I'll guide everyone to how to hop over the trigger.
I mean, I just walk over it because I'm awesome.
I want to actually inspect this back wall.
And in doing so, you find some just arrow loops in the wall. From this perspective, it's very easy to see out over this river. No
It's
issue at
probably
all.
where we were getting shot at from before.
You find 3 or 5 of them without even having to check. Just arrow loops in the wall that give you a great vantage point over the whole waterway.
And
I'm
I'll
gonna give
check
the room's walls a once over.
Yeah, I
Trying
was gonna do
to.
the same thing.
Yeah,
So I'll help
me too.
you
Looking for
out.
cracks.
One of you go ahead and make that check at advantage since all of you are.
I think Birdie's probably
When-
got the perception.
I've got +9, so
Yeah.
You got it.
okay. Well, that's 2 14s plus 9, so 23.
And you do indeed see one of these cracks goes deeper into the rock. All of the kobolds that were shooting you as you entered the river probably escaped through there.
Can we plug that up with anything, guys?
There's enough rubble in the room that with a little bit of work you can fill up the crack. It's a tiny crack going into the wall. They could probably
Excavate it, but we'd hear them.
exactly.
Yeah, we hear 'em. I'm gonna take that extra shield that was sitting in here, and I'm gonna put that in front of the rubble before setting it up.
Okay. So you've got the shield like flat against the fissure and then rubble behind it, bracing it.
Yep.
So if they try to take a pickaxe or something, the shield will grab it out of their hand.
Yep.
That's rude.
It's a creative blip.
What's interesting is Adrex does not drop this shield, even if he goes unconscious. You guys are dragging him around. His hand is stuck fast to the handle of this shield somehow.
Yeah. It's pierced into his body.
So is the plan here to take a short rest?
I think that's the goal.
If kobolds
Yeah.
try to come up here, you're gonna trigger this trap, and you're gonna watch this opening here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Over the course of the short rest, I will let you guys who have new toys to try to examine make a roll to see if you can figure out how they work. That includes the harpoon gun and the shield. If you want to make an attempt at that, let me know what you're checking.
Yeah, I'll check the harpoon gun.
Yeah, I'll check the shield since it's on me. Well, in me, I guess.
What kind of roll is that?
What kind of ranged weapons are you proficient in?
Let's see. Hand crossbows and simple weapons. So that would be what? Short bows.
Go ahead and make an
Long bows.
intelligence check at disadvantage.
Okay.
And what about Adrex?
Just make Adrex just make an intelligence check.
Oh, that's an 8.
An 8. This harpoon gun, I mean, the engineering in it is just beyond you. Like, if only you were friends with a gnome who could look into it.
Ugh. Is that a forever?
I should be rolling off the table. That's what I should be doing.
No, I'll let you make this check again on subsequent rests if you want.
Oh,
In the future.
How did Adrix do on his roll?
it's not. Why are we even talking?
Okay. So, Adrix, you figure out how to, like, engage and disengage with this shield. But every time you do, you feel that pinch in your palm as though something sharp is digging into the center of your palm. And when you let go of the shield, you pull your hand back, you do see the red mark in the center of your palm as well. There's some kind of mechanism in this handle, but you're not really sure how it works or what it's doing. Just makes the shield more difficult to pick up or put down.
Well, Adrex doesn't have one red mark. He's now got 4 or 5.
And they're like on his face. It's weird. Everybody can go ahead and take the benefit of a short rest.
Oh, thank God. I love a short rest. Oh, it's so good.
It's not
How are we
bad.
doing on healer kit uses?
I will tell you. Hold on. I gotta...
2d10 plus 8.
That is an incredible roll.
It feels good when you get the good hit dice rolls. I
Yeah.
enjoy those.
Alright, I'm almost at full hit
22.
points.
Nice.
So,
Fighters do real well on their
those-
hit dice. They tend to bounce back pretty quick.
Well, I also get everything back on a short rest. So
Yeah,
I, can,
your action
I
surge
got
and
my
all the good
superior
stuff.
dice back, if I could actually say it. Action surge is back, second wind is back, my breath weapon's back.
Oh, great! Your breath weapon.
Key
Yeah,
points are
I
a short
know,
rest,
right?
are they not?
They are.
Healer's kit
Got 1 hit die
is
left.
at 4.
Alright, because
But
I could
everyone-
probably... I don't have any hit dice, and I could probably use a hit from it, but how much does it heal?
1d6 plus your 1d6 plus 4 plus your maximum number of hit dice.
It's 9. Yeah, that wouldn't be wasted if I took 1 hit. Would you mind doing one?
Yeah, go nuts. You want me to roll or?
I got it.
To be honest, healer's kits are so cheap. We should probably just pick up a spare next time we're in town.
Yeah.
I mean, you're headed the wrong direction if you want to go to a town.
That helps. Thanks.
Partway through your rest, as you guys are sitting here examining the shield and trying to figure out this harpoon gun, as Red's kind of walking along the room, checking these arrow loops, making sure nothing's coming, you do hear sounds behind the shield, back in this tunnel. But there's no movement, the shield, the rubble doesn't come tumbling down. But you definitely heard someone back in there, as though they were testing it.
Tumbling.
Birdie like jabs Adrix in the side with his little finger and tells him to yell at them in Draconic and threaten to eat them if they don't go away.
And Adrix does.
It's the only way to be sure.
And as far as you know, it works, because you don't hear any other disturbance after that.
Nicely done, Adrex.
I enjoy my barbecue.
So I don't have anything.
Kobold
I get back on a
barbecue.
short rest. So can I spend the time trying to make a mental map of this place from going through here?
To what end?
Like,
Like, what are you
thinking
trying to
about where I've been?
accomplish?
Basically, figuring out which way we should be going to get to the Underdark.
So the
Like
direction
I want to sit down with
given,
like a piece of chalk and just start drawing on the ground, like trying to work out how we came in, where we're going, and how we should get out from the tunnels I've
You could
seen.
do that. The directions you were given from River Leaper is most any entrance to the Underdark in this region beneath the mountains you guys crossed into will open up into a forest once you get down there. What you want to do is cross the forest, and on the northeastern edge of that forest is the dwelling you're looking for. So you're not necessarily looking to travel northeast in these tunnels. You're just looking for an exit somewhere.
Okay.
Like that. I must say though that conversation with River Leaper, man, it was so great.
It was some of the best role playing I think I've ever witnessed, you guys.
Yeah.
It was excellent.
All right. Well, the way I
I
see
don't know. I
it,
phoned it in.
we could either head northeast, we could head southeast past that dragon dog, or we could try and cross that bridge.
It would be hilarious if we went in all this way, and then the way we were supposed to go was across the bridge.
I mean, yeah, we might as well check that now rather than feel foolish later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
So that where we're gonna go once we're done.
Yeah,
All right.
sounds good.
Then I guess these torches have already burned out because they last for an hour, right?
Yeah, any
Yep.
torches you've lit have burned out. The palisade is done smoldering. I'll go ahead and erase that.
Use the tinderbox and light another torch. And yeah, Hadar is long since gone.
Yes.
And then, are we good to just hop the thing?
Stop.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Oh yeah, go ahead and stop at the bottom of that incline. Sorry, I dropped dice on the floor and I was trying to look for it. So we've got Wendy and Raazu taking point with torches.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, you know what? They
You get
probably-
to almost the bottom of the inclines. We'll say back here. So we'll come in on Wendy's initiative.
Okay.
When you get to this point, you start hearing growling again, echoing from further on in the cave.
Well, I had a nice rest.
Okay.
So,
You want to take point on this one?
And stop right there as you come around the corner.
Yep.
Because some of your old friends are back.
no, I
Okay.
killed all them.
Old friends. Okay.
3 of these kobolds standing behind. So he's actually back here, standing behind the big shield guy.
Big shieldman.
Shield boy.
Leading another dragon dog.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a couple shots at these kobolds.
Okay.
Maybe I can scare them off if I show them that dude's shield isn't going to protect them.
I know this is only academic, but I am giving them partial cover.
Yeah, I know. That's. I mean, to be honest, that's kind of why Wendy's doing this, is because they are being protected by the shield, but I'm just ignoring.
It's just funny to them. How?
Well-
How every time?
Yeah. There we go.
How do we do?
That's the one number I wanted. All right, so that's a low number and a 24.
24 will hit.
Nodal, did you curse me? Is that what's going on here?
It wasn't so much as a curse as like a transference of energy.
Strong shall become the weak, and the weak shall become the strong.
And I'll just take out that one for.
Okay.
I thought
Small
we were
damage.
done with curses after the nonsense in the Feywild.
The weak are meat, and the strong do eat. Or in this case, get shot by arrows. And are you staying put in that position?
No, I'm gonna kind of split us up a bit so that if the dragon dog wants to acid us, has to split
Let's
us
make
up.
a decision.
Okay.
Has to make a choice.
Adrex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's me.
that's you.
Yeah, it's you.
Behind this. Yeah.
I feel like Adrex's character arc is that child that continuously sticks the fork in the
Oh,
light
it's my
socket.
turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were like attacking me somehow.
That's fair.
Here's the thing: is it's your turn, and then it's all the kobold.
What's
and all
funny
the
is
other
I'm
nonsense.
picturing this like as a nervous tick that he's building up. Like he'll just be in the Wawa or something one day and just hear somebody say, "Oh yeah, hey Matt," and he'll just all tense up real quick, expecting arrows to come flying at him from behind the counter.
Oh man, I was playing a game recently where there was a sound effect loop that sounded like someone saying Austin, and it threw me off so badly for hours.
What are you doing, my poor dragon dog?
I'm javelining.
Javelining. Okay.
I mean,
That is a 19.
19 will in fact hit.
That's 7 damage.
Okay. Now, are you
And-
wielding the shield into this battle?
Yes.
Okay.
He's still got it on. But he's going to... the dragon dog needs to make a... strength saving throw, please.
Looking at a 9.
No, that fails. So
Okay.
he'll take... another 4 damage. 1, 2... Smashed against that one.
You just threw him backwards against the wall there. Okay.
And I've got a second attack. So
You do?
let's go after the kobold.
Okay.
Is that partial cover?
I'm giving him partial cover because he's ducked behind the dragon shield.
And that's -5 to the roll, right? Or something like
Minus
that.
2.
I give him
Plus
I
two.
give him a +2 bonus to his AC
Okay.
when you attack him behind cover. You don't have to do anything different if they're behind cover. I got to do something different on my end.
Nice. Make Brett do the work.
Right.
Mhm.
That's
Easy.
15.
15 will hit.
All right.
Yay!
I don't think there's any way you can't kill him here.
That sounds like a challenge, sir.
Uh-oh. It tried. It tried.
It still got worse.
And everyone's at full hit points now, so I don't need to rally them.
Oh yeah, it's great, dude.
Okay. Let's see what we can do about that.
No.
Let's get
Yep.
Raazu, Birdie, and Adrex. Please be making a Constitution 13 saving throw.
+3 to the roll.
Is Birdie in range of that? 10 feet,
10
right?
feet.
Okay.
10 feet.
I still failed.
One. Nodal, give me my power back, you jackass.
Or as we call it, a Mat 1.
See, that one's good.
Ouch.
That's a good one.
Ouch.
Great.
16
Right.
points of acid damage. If you made the save, you
Ow.
can cut that in half.
It's all right. I can take that.
As this thing belches acid forth, and the three of you, like Red, it just washes up on your boots and it sizzles for a second, but no damage. You're out of the range. And Windy, you're in the complete wrong direction. You're like, yep, saw that coming.
Yeah, no, Red was totally trying to spread out to avoid that much as possible in this narrow tunnel.
Yeah. It's probably the best
Okay.
possible effect.
Windy.
Yep.
I have a 23.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
No one can say that's not.
I mean, you could say that it's not.
Taryn could, but
I'd be
that was a
lying.
while ago.
Yeah, Tara won't have something to say about that. Okay, it's gonna be
Oh, just wait till I pick up the shield spell. It's gonna be messed up.
10 points of piercing damage.
Alright, I catch it.
Catch what?
I catch whatever just got aimed at me.
It was this hidden
Oh,
harpooner.
don't put a kobold in. Oh,
It
you
was hiding in the rubble.
piss.
So
You piss.
you catch
I
it.
can't catch that. You're right. You did this on purpose.
Yes.
How did I miss that guy when I was over there?
Nobody.
He wasn't there.
He hid there while you guys were taking a short rest, so he could harpoon
Okay.
Windy. Windy, you find yourself impaled by the harpoon gun.
Oh, he shot the harpoon gun. It's still ranged attack then. Yeah, no, I
Yep.
totally catch it.
But I'm saying you have no idea he was there.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to. I'm a monk. I feel the wind passing by my face.
So what do you do with it?
I'm gonna shove it right back.
It's not enough.
Dude, you guys haven't seen a kung fu movie where the dude like gets shot at from like a million feet away and then he turns
Yeah, and
around?
he catches it in the chopsticks. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't have
That's
chopsticks.
22 to hit.
22 to hit. How much damage?
I think you said it was a D6. Oh, it's a D6 anyway because I'm a monk.
It's a monk weapon right now.
That's 10 damage.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take both.
You'll take. Well, what do you want first?
Bad news.
The bad news is he was holding one of these bracing rocks, and as soon as he's no longer holding it, he falls limp, and the rubble around you finishes collapsing in. Make a strength saving throw.
That punk.
That absolute fink.
The absolute boy. That's a 12?
A 12?
Yeah.
Take 14 points bludgeoning damage. And you are partially buried under this rubble. He's completely buried.
Well, that makes me feel a little better.
So you're lying prone under some of this rubble. I will say with an action, I'll let you dig yourself free.
Yeah.
Because you were not all the way into the trap. But because you are prone, he's gonna have no trouble hitting you. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
He's a kobold.
He's one of the good ones though.
Like Birdie?
I like this 20 I just rolled. The other one is a 16.
16 won't hit.
16 won't hit. It's not like this guy can do a lot of damage anyway. 5 points piercing damage. That's the critical hit from his spear.
Ah!
He's got a weird angle. He's got to come downward at you, and you're partially buried by rocks. So the first hit is deflected by part of the rubble. The second one pierces real deep. I was going to get you impaled one way or another this round.
I'm buried. I'm gonna just punch this boy from inside this rock. I don't need to dig myself out.
And red.
So there's bits of light peeking out from this sudden collapse.
No,
That
I'm
does
actually
not
going to
look-
say that the rubble would have doused that torch. There's no way that
Okay.
torch is... If it was,
Well-
Windy would be on fire right now.
Well, it's the
What about
magic
my dim
torch,
light
right?
torch?
Dim light torch you can still see, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and move 5, 10. Cunning action, disengage.
Okay.
Come over here and let's give this guy a face full of malice poison, so he gets to make a malice DC 15 con save, and it's a cloud that his square is in.
13.
He is blinded for 1 hour and poisoned.
So how does this poison... How do you administer this poison?
I have a little pellet that I throw at the ground and it just puffs up into a cloud
Is he blinded because it's opaque smoke, or because of like...
because of the poison. He's poisoned for an hour. While he's poisoned, he's blinded.
So you get the puff of smoke, but it looks as though the poison has no effect on this creature. He
Okay.
turns his eyes towards you, and you're like, oh, that's what that feels like. Staying put there? Or are you gonna...
That was my entire action.
That's your
Like
turn.
that was a move, bonus, and
Got it.
action.
He turns towards you and he's got those weird like eye things.
Raazu, you just watch Windy and Red both fuck up. Can we keep
Drop
the train
torch
going?
there. I need all 3 of these guys within the 30.
Before anything happens,
Hmm?
Raazu stepping out triggers my Kobold's crossbow action. Goes wide. Don't worry about it.
Please make a wisdom saving throw. All 3 of those guys.
Sure. Alright, so the Kobold, big fail. The Dragon Shield is looking at a 10,
Fail.
and the Dragon Dog is looking at a 17.
Dragon Dog passes. The other 2 failed. They are afraid.
So they get disadvantage as long as you're in their line of sight,
As long as I'm within their line of sight.
and they cannot move towards you.
Correct.
Do they repeat that save at the end of their turns?
Correct.
What else are you doing?
That's it. I'm being intimidating. That's
All
what
right.
I'm doing right there.
Birdie, you just watched Windy and Red fuck up, and then Raazu was really, really scary.
I mean, I'm going to shoot the dragon dog because he. Well, actually, we're going to move here and then shoot the dragon dog.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is that the royal we from Birdie?
He's getting a little full of himself in his old age. He's like, I learned one spell, and now
It's a 16.
16 will hit.
Let's see.
Any number of dogs, dragon or otherwise.
That is a total of 18 damage.
18 damage.
Oh!
Okay. This thing is definitely bloodied as you put an arrow in the side of its head. It's shaking. Keep the blood out of its eyes.
Nobody breathes acid on the royal we.
Windy. You are partially buried and laying prone.
Alright, so... Can I stab this guy without unburying myself?
I believe so. Let me double check that it's not going to be at disadvantage.
It probably will be because I'm prone.
Yes, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, but yeah, I'll let you. As long as you're not trying to use a two-handed weapon.
No, I'll just use my longsword one-handed.
You mean the orc's longsword?
No, I'm pretty sure I was clear about this. Alright, that's a miss. Let's try again. That's a 16.
16 will... You're still in dim light, yes?
Uh-huh.
16 will not hit. And make a strength saving throw. I don't think you have any kind of disadvantage on this, though. I think you just...
I failed.
You failed. Alright, and your longsword is wrenched out from your hand as your
Yep.
first hit glances off its shield. Iron bands grab it from your hand, and now you're just
What?
holding
I
nothing.
just look at my empty hand for a second, and then I punch him in the face with it twice.
It sounds like it's the shield's longsword now.
Right?
Oh no!
Well, like
It's like the
here's
Harry
good-
Potter disarming rules all of a sudden.
Like here's the good thing. Like since he used his longsword, he should still have the orc ones, right?
That's an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Finally.
For 6 slashing.
6 points of slashing. Yeah, you managed to put deep gouges along his legs, because that's the part you can reach easily from your position.
Sure.
He's bloody
Does
at
that-
this point.
Question. I probably should have brought this up earlier, but if he is feared, does that affect advantage? Bullshit. It probably should have because he failed his save against Raazu's fear.
Right, but he used a reaction in order to trigger his shield effect.
Well, I mean, as far as advantage disadvantage goes for.
I think that's only when he
When he's-
attacks me.
It's only when
not
he makes an attack
vice
roll.
versa.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, that was a good thought. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wendy, are you done?
Yeah, I'm all set.
You're just a little bit buried. It's fine. Adrex.
Okay. Alright, there's a dragon dog here.
Yep. Deal with it.
Adrex goes up to the dragon dog and inexplicably starts snarling at it before stabbing it.
Oh, Adrex is our dragon dog.
There you go. He's our doggone.
Oh, come on! What the fuck is this
You
nonsense?
gotta put that extra spin on it like Nodal does.
Use a different die. Use a different die. No. Use a different die.
Alright,
comes the
second
second
attack.
conversation.
Except that reality is fleeting and arbitrary.
McDohls don't listen to each other. It's a rule.
sorry. I'm so
He
sorry.
tried to
Nodal.
throw it off the board and got blocked, and then it landed on a 2.
So, we'll just say that you're still getting accustomed to fighting with this heavy shield in one hand. And
Sure, we'll say that.
I feel like we've entered the realm of statistical anomaly.
It's improbable at this point.
Yeah, he's
Adrex.
definitely at the far end of the bell curve.
Yes,
I have a 14
that's a miss.
and a 15
That's a miss.
as the dragon dog lunges out first with its bite and then with its tail. And there's benefits to having this shield because you did not get bitten or tailed.
I
Hey,
didn't
Mel.
have the shield for that.
We got more attacks than them, so if you waste his attacks, it's better than even.
Oh, hey, guess what? Sentinel.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I was waiting for it.
Yeah. Hey, look, Nat 20.
Oh, McDohl, I know you show
Adrex
your
gets
20s.
partial credit for that.
That is 14 slashing damage. No, 13, I'm sorry.
Okay.
13 slashing damage.
And this dragon dog is pretty severely wounded at this point. And that's going to bring us to... You see, from his position, he's slowly backing away, only by about 5 feet, watching with great trepidation what's happening in this alcove, keeping most of his attention focused on Raazu. See if
He
he's
gets to
still...
make a save.
Oh yeah, so does the dragon dog actually. Oh, she was.
Oh, no, Dragon
was
Dog
sure.
passed.
And
It's
Kobold
the-
rolled a 1, so
Okay,
Nice.
so he's still peeing his pants. What about Blue? Or is he,
he hasn't taken his turn yet. He's about
Kobolds don't wear
to, right now. See if I can stab the hell out of Windy.
No.
Kobolds don't have pants to pee. It's against their religion.
Windy, I rolled 2 18s, which both turned into 21s.
Wait, it turned into 21s. I thought he was.
he's rolling at disadvantage?
Yeah, that was at disadvantage.
Mm,
Yep. Wendy's prone, right?
Windy's prone, so I didn't
Yeah.
roll at advantage either.
Oh, turn into 21s because you rolled to it. Got it.
Right, it's 18 plus.
Yeah,
What you do in
yeah,
this
yeah,
scene is
yeah.
you roll the d20 and then add your attack.
Yeah, yeah,
bonus.
you add the dice numbers to it.
Right.
The numbers on the die, yeah.
5 points from each strike.
Yeah.
So 5 from the first poke, 5 from the second poke, as he is just finding your weak points and coloring as many of your beautiful white.
Alright,
beard
he's not
red.
finding my weak points. He's stabbing someone who's half buried in the rubble.
Hey, he's a kobold. He'll take what he can get. And
This isn't some kind of master tactician
he
here.
is still pretty scared of Raazu as well.
good, good, good. Wonderful. You probably
Red.
should have gotten out of the rubble.
As this guy here is
Oh.
backing away, you see him lower his crossbow. He's no longer
Uh-huh.
pointing it at anybody.
Okay.
You're up.
Oh, it's my turn. I'll say to Raazu, try and take the one in the south alive, and then I'll stab this one. So pull out a dagger that hits an armor class of 24,
That'll hit.
Why are you using a dagger?
because I don't want to lose my short sword.
Oh, good point.
Because he is a master tactician.
So that'll hit. That'll deal 16 damage.
16. He's very close to dead himself.
And you know what? Pull out a second dagger. Let's see if we can finish this off.
Can you be the guy right here?
How many holes does it take to?
That'll be
Yeah.
armor class of 22.
That'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
This probably won't kill him though. 2 damage.
That's enough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You don't have any dex bonuses?
It's offhand with no special bonuses.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he doesn't get the... Yeah.
When this one drops, this one back here makes a big show of throwing his crossbow to the ground, holding his hands splayed out in front of him, and he starts to plead in broken draconic. He says, "No more kill, no more kill. Boss man talk."
I've got enough movement to get to there,
Okay.
and we double check. Yep, I speak Draconic. Order off the dog.
You just see him nod, and on his next action, he will do so. So you're just kind of looming over him right now, making sure he does that?
Making sure that if he wants to leave, he has to take the disengage action and can't run that far.
Raazu.
Ready in action. If Doggo attacks, Razu's gonna...
If Doggo
I'm
attacks.
just-
Birdie?
I mean, considering the dog gets a turn before the kobold does, I'm going to just shoot him with another arrow.
You're not having any of this. Just, you know what? Doggo's here. I've got arrows.
Let's make it happen.
That is a 17.
That'll hit Doggo.
I mean,
It's
let-
AC Doggo.
Let it be known that Treble is the one who murdered the dog.
Great, now I gotta go update. Does a
It's a
dog
s-
die for this campaign?
that's a
Yeah.
17. 17 damage to
And
the
yeah,
doggone.
That's enough for the dog. Dragon
It's
dog.
not going to work. You can't make it happen.
He's gone. The dog is gone.
No,
There you go. Yes.
you criminal.
And you
You did
see
it.
the kobold in front of you. He's about to look over and call off the dog, but no sooner than he's able to turn that direction, do you just see the dog yelp out and hit the ground. From
Rebel
Birdie's
just kind
area.
of shrug.
But he just keeps repeating over and over, no more kill, no more kill. Boss man talk.
Birdie rushes over and just
Can I grab him
angrily-
and just sort of put him, between me and Birdie?
I just
mean, he-
angrily start yelling at this kobold for having acid spewed in his face.
Raazu's going for the manacles. And
He's a
I'm
kobold,
just
and he's not
unbearing
wearing
myself.
he's not wearing any kind of significant armor, so you can just pick him up off the ground.
Yep.
He does not.
Yeah, that was what I was going to do. I was going to lift him up, drop him behind me,
Okay.
move over to here so he can't
If you lift
get
him up,
away.
he has no momentum.
He just keeps repeating over and over, no more kill, boss man talk.
Hey, Adrex, you want to help Birdie out there?
Are you the boss man?
He shakes his head.
Well,
What are you
then
asking?
why
me?
should
Are
I
you-
talk
Are
to
you
you?
speaking in Draconic or in Kobold?
Kobold, figured we could get better answers.
And when you start speaking to him in Kobold, I mean, he looks back up to Adrex and Raazu, and then back down to you, and he tells you in Kobold that Bossman will give you safe passage through the caves if you kill no one else.